I'm Liv Ashley.
And I'm Caleb Singleton.
And you're watching
RedEye Recap. Starting with this episode, RedEye Recap will transition to a bi-weekly format. We made this change in order to focus our segments on in-depth feature stories rather than broad recaps.
This Friday, December 8th, Westboro Baptist Church is planning to hold a protest outside of Manual before the start of the school day. However, a recent press release states that the protest is planned for December 7th as well.
According to a letter from Dr. Newman, for both Thursday and Friday, JCBS police will be on campus to ensure student safety, and that LMPD has agreed to have their response team in place.
Newman encourages students not to engage with the protesters and asserts Manual will not facilitate counter-protests.
Now to Abby Prather with Arts and Entertainment covering Enough, Plays to End Gun Violence.
Hi, my name is Abby Prather, and this is the Arts and Entertainment segment.
The Enough plays were a set of plays that were submitted in a competition regarding the theme of gun violence. And one of our students here at Manual, Pepper Fox, won. Her play got selected for the hashtag Enough. And so we decided to put on our own production of it here at YPass.
It was really cool. It's awesome to have been able to meet with professionals and be recognized like at the Kennedy Center. So it was a really big deal, and I'm just happy that I was able to be a part of it.
We're talking about 250 plays submitted, and then the panel goes through and narrowed it down to 6. I'm very interested where art intersects with citizenship. And sort of showing kids how to use their art for social change. And so this is one of the best things that I've come across that asks for all the student involvement to, to be able to express themselves, their opinions, and to have their voices heard about a topic that's really timely. My hope every year is that we don't need to do this anymore. But I know that we will. I would love to say that this was the last time that we're doing Enough, that it's not relevant. Next year it won't be relevant. But I think we all know it's going to be more relevant as the years proceed,
Thank you, Abby.
And now to Jackson Jones covering the IGEM clubs.
Hello, I'm Jackson Jones with this week's Club Recap. Today's feature club is IGEM.
So IGEM is the International Genetically Engineered Machines Competition. And so basically it's a competition that brings together undergrad students, graduate students, and high school students in a competition about synthetic biology.
So I'm Kelp. I'm one of the co-directors of the research department. So we basically we read papers, we make lab procedures, and we actually also do lab work as well. So.
I'm Anirudh. I'm also one of the research leads. And so this year I worked on creating lab procedures, and I also worked on the gene construct and then what we made in the plasmid so our bacteria would glow.
I'm also one of the lead research directors. Us three, we kind of worked on how we would develop our lab procedures and also engineering our plasmid.
I was the founder of the team, and I'm currently the president. So I kind of manage the logistics of the team, and I'm also more primarily interested in the software aspect, which there is a significant aspect. And I'll be going with that forward.
And us three are co-founders, so yes. We all founded them.
Well, I'm not a co-founder, but I'm the director of human practices. So I essentially just meet with the various people. We reached out to the mayor's office of sustainability, and we got an interview with them, and then a potential podcast with U of L. And then there's also Vishwa, who's not here today, but he's the director of the wiki, so where we record everything. And then he's also director of OpenMM, which is a modeling software that we use.
So last year we worked on detecting a chemical in water using bacteria, and then trying to make sure that bacteria glowed in the presence of that. And we're continuing this project onto this year. And some famous competitors, first of all, it was started at MIT, which Douglas told us. And then it also MIT competes every year, and then some big schools like that compete every year, and it's international.
So the Jamboree is hosted in France. Typically, we would actually go to France to compete and present our project, except this year we did it virtually since we weren't able to get enough funding to go to France, but it's still honestly really fun to just hang out with these guys and do research together.
Yeah. So we started the team outside of school, and now we just bring it in school to get more people.
We also like just meet with various people. So professors at U of L or like the Louisville Water Company is like one corporation that we hold connections with, just to know about what's going on in our community and some professional input about the realisticness of our projects.
Thanks, Jackson.
Now to Caleb Masterson with school lunch reviews.
Welcome to RedEye Recap's first ever food review. Let's see how our manual students love our school lunch.
Hello everybody, I'm eating a Bosco bread stick with some really yummy cheese in the middle. It's super good, super juicy, super yummy, and I really love it. Okay, are we moving on?
Hey y'all, today we've got a cheese stick. Okay, yeah. So, it takes a minute to like settle in, but it's really good.
Hey! This is a Bosco stick. It's really cheesy and yum. And I will say that these, don't get those. And then always a fan favorite, the juice.
Okay, so today we got cheese sticks and marinara sauce. And then I got a dry piece of bread that I'm probably gonna put some mayo in and just have a mayo sandwich.
In this spaghetti meatball sub, there is a lot more bread to spaghetti ratio. And there used to be noodles. I don't know what happened to the noodles.
And then we got an oddly long and weirdly shaped pear, but it looks good, so we have high hopes.
We have 3 meatballs per sub, I think, and I think the meatball ratio, that's good. It's just not a lot of sauce and a lot of bread. But overall, I do like the flavors. It's just, it needs a little more, you know?
My name is Destiny Cardell, and I'll be reviewing our lunch. But I will partially because I can't eat the cheeseburger because I'm lactose intolerant. Okay, let's try the applesauce. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Apple juice. I've had this multiple times. Yeah. I'm trying.
But we already had chicken.
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I'd say it's better than the applesauce.
That's all for now. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Caleb.
Now the joke of the week.
Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you to our first and probably only installment of The News Hole with Leo Toby. I'm Leo Toby, and this is my news hole. Let's see what it has for us today. Oh! Poster policy changes. Before Thanksgiving break, an email was sent out to all manual faculty outlining a specific new set of rules for posters and flyers in the hallways. According to this new set of rules, all flyers and posters must be approved and initialed for by either Dr. Newman or David Zuber, the athletic director. Why, you may ask? Because hallways are, quote, specifically reserved for displaying student work. Now that's all fine and good, but let's entertain this idea for a second and say that hallways are reserved exclusively for student classwork, and everything else has to come through manual administration. Problem number 1 is that manual administration is darn near unreachable. Trying to contact manual's administrative office is almost as bad as trying to contact the counseling office. Problem number 2, however, is the student work clause of this fine email, because hypothetically, if someone were to Photoshop Dr. Newman's face onto the Big Brother supercomputer from the 1984 movie, in theory, as a journalistic exercise for, say, a student publication, you could, hypothetically, of course, hang that wherever you so please.
Absolutely incredible humor on display there.
Truly. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching RedEye Recap.
Tune in every other Monday for a new episode. Bye.